Yeah, I hooked up my old generator and I put the new one away. I have two of those Rubbermaid bins for them. So the new one, same unit though, is inside of that bin chained up to the bumper. The reason I put the rags on here is so the chain doesn't scrape onto the plastic, and this is so it doesn't rattle the bumper. You know, they're going to get beat up on the outside. You know, there's no way around it, but you try to do the best you can, because that's $2,100 plus tax worth of generators right there. That one, which is the companion unit, is $1,100. This one's $900 to $1,000 depending on where you buy it. So you want to try to take care of them, but they provide full power. Now I'll use this one for 3 days and even it out with that one. And that way when I need to change the oil, I just do them both at once. And I'll show you that process on the YouTube as well, because it's not easy to change the oil in these without making a mess, but I've devised a system, because you have to drain that oil out of the same hole you'll fill it in. I get one of those extra large, like Burger King cups that you can, you know, it's plastic and you can kind of bend a little, and I bend it under that nozzle and I turn the generator on the side, putting the oil into that cup. And then what I do is I take a second cup the same size and I pour the new oil into the new cup, matching the oil amount in this cup. So I don't have to measure how much oil I'm putting in. It's about a half a quart, or actually under a half a quart of oil. So I change them at, I don't know, 60 hours, 50 hours, something like that, sooner than the manufacturer recommends. Everybody tells you if you want to make a Honda small engine last, change oil and keep the air filter clean, and these things will last forever. So, you know, changing the oil is cheap, and I use a synthetic blend oil in them too. So they're doing good. I refilled all the water. I don't know if I showed you this yet, but I might as well make it part of this video. I have my shower bag out here on the rock, because I picked my site so well. I don't have much sun in my site, and that's the way I like it. Nice and shady. Now you go out here into the sun. I feel like a vampire. I even put my little note that it's my site. That sucker is hot. That's going to be hot water. So what I'm going to do today is, you know, I'd like to take my shower at night, you know, just before we retire for the evening of the trailer. But if I do that, that water gets cool. So basically, I'm going to leave that sucker out there as long as I can in the sun, even if I have to move it to that rock over there. Notice these are the closed sites because of the grizz along Newton Creek, and we're right here, okay? Somehow we're safer with this distance. Doesn't make any sense, but I'm not going to argue with the National Forest Service, because I'm glad we got this site. I'd camp in there if they let me. Anyway, so I'm just going to have to shower, you know, within the hour after that sun goes away, because then that water is going to start cooling. I was thinking I could get one of those thermal blankets and wrap it in a thermal blanket, you know, preserve the heat for a while, but I'm just going to have to adjust when I take my shower. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a second shower bag when we go up to Cody, so that I can rotate them, because in the morning when this thing's empty, I got to take it with me to go fill it up with water, and it's not sit out in the sun. If I have two of them full, I can always have one sitting out in the sun during the day when I'm off doing whatever, and then I got to fill the other one before we come back. So 2 shower bags rotated, you can have a hot shower every day. And then I just filled that green bucket up over there at that water point in my other video. I actually got all 10 gallons of water that I had with me and filled it up with that pump. So I got a 7 gallons up there to wash up with during the day, do whatever with that water. So it's peaceful. I love this place. Anyway, time to take like an hour break and relax in the trailer, maybe take a little nap. We didn't sleep too good last night. And then we're going to come out here and sit and watch the canyon and read a book. That's my plan. Maybe have some lunch. So that's the second Honda 2000 going right there. That's my original one. I think I bought it in 2009. So I've had it, and I brought it with me every year. About 5 years. Still going strong. Love that thing. See what's going on in here. This is powered by Honda, right here.
Oh, okay.
I might even turn that off.
Hey, Floyd, I
not
wish
gonna-
I got started
We don't need this.
many years ago.
Turn all this stuff off. And here's the other thing I do before I turn the generator off. I have all this running into a surge protector on a power strip. I turn the power strip off before I turn everything off. That way when I fire up the generator, the power strip's off. I'm not going to give any surges. I'm going to turn that off. We're not going to sit in there and just waste gas. I don't need the radio. Give me a chance to play around with my shortwave radio, see if I can pick up something on this with the telescoping whip. I should hook it up to a long wire in the tree and make a video. That's the view out my door, by the way. Look at that. Listen. You could fall asleep to that sound. The river, the wind. So soothing. My refrigerator's running on propane right now. It's a 3-way fridge. It runs on 110 house current. It runs on 12 volt. I've got a Marine Deep Cycle battery in there that also runs all these lights and everything else. And it runs on propane. It's running on propane right now. And let's look at the temperature. Bang, right in the refrigerator area. The trick is to open the door quick and close it. Don't keep that door open. What else can I show in the end of this video? That's about it. We're running propane to heat the water in the morning for the tea. That's about it. I'm going to take a little nap and then maybe we'll string a long wire from the tree up there. But then I have to get the Drake out. I got the Drake stored under the bed here. My shortwave radio. Also, look. Just in case. And there is a round in the chamber. The safety is on. Nobody knows it's there. We're clear.